Hello and welcome, this is Oshi and this is gonna be a VR to PaperMoon Tarot, and I really like the name PaperMoon, by the way, who created a very cool hashtag. It's called Tarot on the Menu, and it's pretty much another excuse to talk about our deck collection. I don't have a big one, but it's growing and I can finally participate in hashtags like this, so I'm very happy about that. I'm also gonna, post my own hashtags soon. So if you like, hashtags and VRs and challenges like that, when you can talk about your decks, then please look out for this channel because I would like all of you to join in. That would be really, fun. But let's stop advertising future stuff and let's get into the VR. I'm gonna post the original one so you can go and of course check it out and subscribe to her channel. She seems like a really nice person, by the way, immediately, just based on one video. There are 7 questions and 7 decks, obviously, related to food and, tarot. So let's get into it. The first question is, that was interesting. The first question is, I can't talk anymore. It's the favorite appetizer, a deck to whet your appetite. So I was thinking about what to pick here because initially I thought that I would pick the deck that I got at first, and then I was like, maybe I need more than just 2 tarot decks. I know. But that's going into the meat and potato section, so I decided to choose the Everyday Witch Mini. Hope it's gonna, focus and stuff because the light is quite strong at the moment. Does it seem like something from Star Wars? So yeah, it's the tiny version of the ever so popular deck, and I chose it for this. I'm sorry, I'm gonna just use this corner. I chose it for this section because this one, after this deck, I was like, I really like this, but I need more. So it's definitely something that made me look into getting more decks, which is dangerous. The next one is French Bistro. An elegant romantic deck. I don't have any romantic deck, I don't think. So I was thinking about, French. I don't really have French decks. No. I don't really like those old Marseille inspired or Marseille decks yet. But I have the Tarot of the Little Prince, which has a talk box, which is French. So and it's kind of, like pretty in a way, and it's soft. Even the Ace of Wands is like, there's a temptation snake. So I think it fits the romantic and what's the elegant. I mean, I really like the style of the deck. I'm gonna try to find better cards. So for me it fits, and if you're curious and you haven't seen it, I have a walkthrough of everything that I'm showing you, either posted or not, because there are some decks that are just coming. Third one is a spicy dish that gives a zing to every reading. Well, I haven't posted the walkthrough yet, but I mean, it was an obvious choice and it had to be my mood tarot, because how can you not get a zing with something that says, okay Karen, put away the label maker because she is the queen bitch of dick sticks. I know, I'm sorry, the light is really, really bad, but hopefully you can still, see it. And like I said, the walkthrough is gonna go up soon, so you can giggle the whole deck with me, through the whole deck with me. I cannot speak, I mean more so than usual, so it seems. And I swear to God, it smells like vanilla. I don't know why. Maybe because it's plastic, but usually plastic doesn't smell so nice, but I keep sniffing it, so you know. Okay, and if a dish is good, you wanna, you know, smell it. The next one is Little Italy, a taste that's, you know, tempts you into getting pasta, which I interpreted as a deck that makes me want to spend more on decks, you know, get fat regarding tarot decks. And it was so far, I think it's still my most expensive deck, but it just makes it much easier to pay for other expensive decks, and that is it's the Spacious Tarot, and the first card that I pulled was the High Priestess, which is my card in the deck, so definitely. And we have Temperance, for example. I hope you can, I mean, I hope it's not too dark, because I don't want to redo this, because that's never fun. If I put it here, whatever, I have a walkthrough where I ooh and ah and oh, I love it so much through the entire thing. One of my favorite cards in the deck, the Two of Pentacles. I just love the colors, the green, the coins, everything. It's just such a beautiful and wonderful deck, and it's not cheap, especially because I'm in Hungary, so shipping can be a bitch. But we have to pay for what we like, right? And then the fifth one is the Meat and Potato deck, and it's gonna be the same one as, I'm so sorry, I'm dropping cards, as Candy's one, who I saw her response to the VR first, and it's the Seer Tarot. And it's just, when I, you know, it's the same for me. When I want to be sure that I'm gonna be able to understand the reading, when I don't want to, you know, run into a problem with it because it's too important to read for someone else, or when I just, you know, want to have some clear positive message for myself, I pull this deck out because I just love it. And it was my first real deck, because the one that I got at the course that I took, I didn't really bond with it, so then I looked for something else, and that was the one that I picked up, and it was one of the best decisions because I just love this deck. So that's my Meat and Potato. The sixth one is the Right Wine. Yeah, so I don't drink wine, but it's not important anyway. But this category is for an oracle deck that fits everything, and I haven't posted my 6 months in video with this deck, I don't think, where I talk about my long-term experience with the deck, but it so far in every reading that I used the Sacred Destiny Oracle, it was working perfectly, because I don't know why the keywords are very good, which I'm blocking. Fulfillment. The keywords are good, the images are you know, nice, and I honestly can't remember if I ever ran into a problem reading with this one as a side dish for a reading. So yeah, I love this. I want this deck, and I'm just so happy, and yeah, happiness. And I'm absolutely sure that this deck was meant to find me, because I just use it so much that honestly one of my favorite ones. And then the last one is, right, this is last, yeah, is the Fancy Dessert, that reminds you of a wedding cake. And this was an easy one as well, because I haven't started working with this deck, but even if you look at the gold embellishment on the box, I mean, isn't it just all the intricacy, the small details? Of course, it's the Dark Mansion Tarot. It's perfection. I mean, I love touching it. It's really it's just so beautiful and so unique and special, and I can't wait for to work with it, but I have so much on my list that I have to be patient with it. One of my birth cards are Temperance, so I'm learning to be patient in this life, and I could go on and on about this deck. It's just absolutely beautiful. So I could have picked this one for someone else, but some other category, but I think it's just perfect as this intricate, really big and beautiful wedding cake. So yeah, those are all the questions, and I hope you enjoyed watching, you know, me going through some decks, because it's fun. I hope it wasn't too dark, and please comment down below which category you would choose your decks to be in if you don't plan on doing a VR, or, you know, just please let me know if you did or you're doing one, so I can go and check it. Please look around on my channel, like this video if you liked it, subscribe, do all that stuff. You can find every information in the description down below. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye.